Profiles the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court in a very important international context.
The success of the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court has highlighted yet another aspect of proud judicial accomplishments. The majority of jurists and practitioners alike were produced right here in the Caribbean region.
Many of the outstanding judges, especially those recruited fairly recently, have come through the University of the West Indies and the regional law schools. Of course, there were some other judges who have come from without the jurisdiction, and they also are people of outstanding caliber. So in that respect, legal education in the Caribbean has certainly borne excellent fruit.
You don't really have to speculate about the quality of practitioner produced by the West Indian legal system. They come into active interaction in a competitive sense in courtrooms throughout the Caribbean and have done so for over 35 years. So the Caribbean trained lawyer has proved his mettle, or her mettle as the case may be, because increasingly it's a female graduate that is coming out of the system. The Caribbean trained lawyers have attained the position even as Chief Justice. The Chief Justice of the Bahamas is a Caribbean trained lawyer. The Chief Justice, I think, of the Cayman Islands is also a Caribbean trained lawyer. And we have on our current Court of Appeal, 3 of the 4 judges are currently Caribbean trained lawyers. And in the High Court level, throughout the region, you see the West Indian trained lawyer featuring prominently. There have been several attorneys general throughout the region who have served, as well as in private practice at prominent levels. Last year, my information is that the University of the West Indies received something like 1,200 applications for approximately 160 places at the Faculty of Law. So it gives you an idea of the demand for legal education in the region, which far outstrips the resources that the governments are capable of providing.
And this is good news for the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court as it progresses and improves on its bench and bar relations as they work in tandem to achieve optimum quality justice in the region.
One important thing that we must never overlook is the importance of all stakeholders in the administration of justice. The court is a system that delivers justice, and in this process, the legal profession is a critical component, as well as the public, because the court cannot do it without all the partners being involved.
One has to give credit to all the people who were involved in court function, the administrative staff, the lawyers, and the people who served on jury. We all had a part to play, and if we didn't play to a certain level, then the success would not be guaranteed. So I don't think one can single out any one aspect of the whole system. The judiciary as a whole, with all its components, functioned effectively.
I have seen the court evolve because I have been involved with the court over the past 32 years as a practitioner. I was admitted to practice in October 1975 and saw the court from that early stage, just shy of, maybe 8 years of its existence. But I had observed it as a student and had seen, for example, the first Chief Justice come here in 1967, Sir Allen Lewis, a former president of the Federal Senate. And I think each court, the Chief Justices, they put their individual stamps upon them. For example, the Right Honorable Sir Dennis Byron of St. Kitts and Nevis, he has put an indelible stamp in terms of the rules of the Supreme Court. So the court has played and continues to play a very significant role.
The years ahead are going to be very difficult years for any Chief Justice and for the administrative personnel, as well as the judicial personnel of the courts. But the challenges are very exciting, and I look forward to observing from the outside in the years ahead the growth and effective administration of the legal and judicial system in the OECS.
My term of service as a member of the court has been varied and immensely stimulating. The respect that I enjoyed was extremely gratifying. I therefore count myself lucky to have worked in those very interesting times.
Well, I would say undoubtedly that mine has been a rewarding experience, one that it would be difficult to exchange or find any other experience that I would have preferred. I would not have known as much about the Caribbean or the West Indies as I now know had I not been in the Eastern Caribbean Court.
The Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court is a superior court of record for 9 member states, 6 independent: Antigua and Barbuda, the Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and 3 British overseas territories, Anguilla, the Virgin Islands, and Montserrat, and has unlimited jurisdiction in each member state.